Hey, hi, hello, it's me, Baldy. You may know me from such things as Baldy, this channel, or not at all, which is much more likely. And today, the galaxy's last line of offense, gamers, have won against Sony. Today, we take home a massive W, even though I personally don't own the game. The Sony provisioners at PS Only 5 Games has been trying to push for this thing where people have to log into their PSN. I'm sure you've heard it a billion times already, from May 6th to May 30th or whatever. At some point, whether you bought it on Steam or not, new players and old players were all going to have to log into PSN. Recently, as few as 30 minutes to an hour ago, Sony just stepped back on that decision. They are no longer going to force people to link their PSN accounts. Not much more to say, boys. Helldivers 2 has recovered from what would have likely killed the entire game. I'm sure you've heard it a billion times, but Sony's original intention was to have all Helldivers players be forced to make a PSN login by May 30th. The trouble with that is the game was already bought and fully functional on Steam previously. So owners had to go through like another layer of BS to play the game that they already paid for and had already been working before they added this new feature, quote unquote. Even worse off than that were the folks who had been region locked, kind of, because PSN isn't available everywhere. It's just not. Let me hop on over to this for you. This right here is the official announcement. Helldivers fans, we've heard your feedback on the Helldivers 2 account linking update. The May 6 update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May 30th, will not be moving forward. Well, we're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of Helldivers 2, and we'll keep you updated with future plans. And we can ignore that comment there. I'm just a bit rude to companies, that's all. And over here, we got a little someone on Reddit. Let's see what his name was. He Merton101 made a map of all the areas where you couldn't log in with PSN. So most of Africa, and we got parts of Europe over here. I'm bad at geography, but I'm pretty sure this is Greenland. I feel like that from Plague Inc. I play video games. I don't know shit about geography. Regardless, they stepped back. They gave up on this thing they were way too committed on. And finally, gamers take home the dub. This does mean that Sony and other companies may listen if gamers make a loud enough ruckus. So it's something to keep in mind for future generations of games, so we don't have to keep on dealing with terrible features, quote unquote, being added. I mean, there was already the one guy who was trying to save essentially like ROM archiving and everything. Like, there's a lot of stuff that these game companies have been trying to get away with while siphoning the most money possible from their players. And while eventually there may be a point where we no longer own games because enough people give up on that concept, at the very least, you don't gotta have a PSN account to play the game you already own. Congratulations to all the Helldivers players on your big victory, and best of luck with your future games. The major order has been completed. Bye-bye.